motivation makes you push your girl. It does.
It's something about the us and the we. My course can say, can we her? So yeah, it's just Welcome back to another episode of Cozy Sips with Cat, where books, life, love, and sex are the topics of the day. I am your co-host, Miss Cassie Verano, and this is
I'm
our other
Tiye.
host, Ty. Yay!
Yes.
So, Miss Ty, what are
hmm
you sipping on?
Just like you, water. I don't think we can drink at this point. Our drinking days are over for right now.
So, so usually I will have tea, at least some sweet
Yeah.
tea or something on
Yep.
standby, or some juice.
Yep.
So I'm doing a challenge tonight. My
Oh.
girls at the day job are trying to get me right for 2026 to get this body snatched. They're trying, and I'm trying to behave. So tonight I had a challenge that I couldn't drink anything but water for the rest of the night.
Okay. Okay. That hard for you? Yes, it must be hard for you. I don't drink a lot anyway, so I go, oh yeah, I can do that challenge. Now I may not be able to do other ones, but that I can do.
I am a sugar bear.
Okay. Okay.
And so it's like I had to eat a salad. I had to eat the salad before 7, and I can't eat anything else. Well, for me, in my mind, I'm supposed to have something sweet after every meal, including breakfast.
Oh, okay, okay.
So I'm struggling,
Okay. I know
but I'm gonna try
I
to be
get that.
good tonight.
I get that. Well, we gonna make sure you drink just water on this show and the rest of the night.
So why are you drinking water? Is there a particular reason?
No, just I don't have nothing else in my refrigerator except except alcohol. So I knew I couldn't drink. Look, I am not a lush, but that's all I have in my refrigerator right now is alcohol and water. So I need to go to the store. But
Okay.
yes, hey Tony, hey Jennifer, welcome, welcome. We are excited tonight because we definitely have a special guest, Danielle Allen. She's gonna come up in a minute. So she comes out, what I want to do first is, Cassie, what is your shameless, cozy plug?
My cozy plug for tonight is actually something that you and I both are in the middle of doing right now, and
Yes.
that is the Bay Reimagined. I have Xander's Tale, and anybody who knows me knows that my book is focused on all the good kinky stuff. So I did the retelling of Princess and the Pea. If you guys remember Princess and the Pea, the princess came and she made her way through a storm to this house, and they gave her shelter for the night, and so she had to lay in the bed. She was on like 20 mattresses, and when she woke up the next morning, she said she had a really rough night sleeping, and they were like, "What do you mean you had a rough night sleeping?" "I don't know. The mattress was lumpy, da 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 da." Well, there was a little pea under the mattress, and that's how she was able to prove that she was a princess. Well, flip that to the reverse, and Xander is the prince, and he makes his way through the storm to a dungeon party. And Xander ends up staying the night because he is the only guest who's shown up. For those of you who've already read the first version, you know this. And so he ends up staying the night. And when he stays the night, he sleeps on 20 hand sewn mattresses with eider down quilting and all of this good stuff. But there's something wrong with the mattresses. So not only does Xander proves that he is a prince by noticing that something is wrong with the mattress, but he also has to prove that he's a submissive, because that's what the lady is looking for. Her name is Promise, and she is looking for a submissive to be her partner. So that's the first part of the book, but we have added more content to our books. So where mine originally stopped at chapter 7, now there are 5 more. I want to say roughly 5 more chapters added to my 4 or 5, added to my final book. And it is now available for pre-order, so you can go on Amazon and check it out.
Dropping
Um,
October 20th.
yep, which is next. Is that Monday, I
Monday.
believe?
Yeah. Less than, yeah, 6 days.
Yep. And then, as always, you guys can always go check out 90 Days to Love. That is still available in audio, ebook, and paperback. And
Yes.
those are my
It
shameless.
was a very good book. I read it. I
Yeah.
keep saying it, and I have it. I keep saying never mind. I got the book. I was gonna run real
Messing
quick
with
and
you.
bring it, but I was like, that's too much. So I
Oh,
should
and
have had it
let me
beforehand.
throw this out there too.
Mhm.
For those people who are used to me writing IR, Xander's Tale is not IR. It is AA. Black man, black woman. So I want to put that out there so nobody is feels like they were misled because Cassie's supposed to write IR.
Okay,
It
okay,
is black woman, black male.
okay. Yes, I'm definitely used to you with the IR. So
Yeah.
got you. So I'm gonna talk real quickly because we want to get into with Miss Danielle. So I'm just my cozy plug. I don't know. I don't want to keep saying shameless. Um, I s- okay. I swear I had it lined up. This
Oh,
is
Franklin.
yes, Franklin's Tale. Why am I having trouble finding it on my screen? Okay.
I don't
Um,
know.
Franklin's Tale. This is my reimagining, my Bay reimagining, and it's of the Princess and the Frog. That's because again, I'm from New Orleans, and the story took place in New Orleans. So this is a reimagining where Franklin is the Tiana, Princess Tiana of the story, and he is a hardworking man who wants to open up. He works at a hotel, wants to open up a bakery in honor of his father, and he has a love-hate relationship with the owner of the hotel, which is Tia, who is spoiled rich and used to do whatever she wants to do. And the owner of the hotel, the brother of the owner, puts it out there where in order for them to get what they want, which is Tia's case, she wants ownership of the hotel again, and he wants to be able to put his baker in the hotel, they have to throw the biggest Halloween bash in New Orleans, which is a quite a few. You know, New Orleans, that's when everybody comes out in Halloween. It's, it's a freaky city, it's a voodoo city. So now they got to try to figure out how can we throw something that's different. So as they're on their journey, very sexy, very steamy, definitely not the Princess and the Frog that you know. And they definitely are not frogs at all in this story. They are men, as a black man and a black woman throughout. And just want to also, I don't, we'll just leave it like that because I can't find any of my stuff that I usually have listed. Oh no, I see it now. Sorry. So drop real quick. Zuri's Blues, which is the follow up to Chicago Blues, it drops in November. I'm so excited about this book. You know, people who love Chicago Blues, this is his sister's story. And then people might say, why is there a man who comes to the Zuri? But he is her blues. So when you get to read, I'm excited to see what people think about this because he is an ex-con and Zuri, is a professional, interior designer and stager and real estate. And he just, from the first time they meet, he takes her breath away. So can't wait for that to come out. Can't wait for y'all to get that. And I just want to drop my cover reveal for my first book with Black Odyssey Media, Madly Driven, about a NASCAR slash going for his first F1 driver and the content creator slash influencer that loves to hate him. So,
2 things. I am looking
yes.
forward to Zuri's Blues because I absolutely love Chicago's story. That was an excellent story. And number 2, I have been so waiting for this book, Madly Driven. When you first talked to me about your
It's been a
whole
minute,
thought
yeah.
process behind it, I've been looking forward to this. So I'm super excited about this one. And
Yes,
congratulations for being published with them or
yes, yes,
getting ready
yes.
to be published with them.
Yes. And so, okay. And with that said, Just want to give a shout out that this side of beautiful is the audio is up for Grammy consideration,
Yep.
and so prayers that we become Grammy nominated. Just want to throw that out there. Yes,
Congrats to you.
yes,
That's amazing. That is.
yes. Okay. So now, without further ado, we're going to bring up Miss. I'm gonna play a little of her one of her favorite songs, which is also one of mine. It- It's from Cowboy. I can't for some I want to say with an accent, Cowboy Carter. Just for fun, I am the man I know it. And everywhere I go, they know my name. So I laugh and I lie and I cry, always crying. Time moves quickly and so do I, so do I. So I'll say my goodbye. 'Cause time heals everything. I don't need Danielle Allen is a U.S. Today best-selling author, an educator, and a life coach. Moving authenticity, and intentionality, she has found a way to merge the three as a writer of sexy romance stories full of heart, humor, and heat. With a background in social sciences, helping people better understand themselves so they can become the best version of themselves is one of her passions. Writing contemporary romance novels that challenge the status quo of the genre is another. So, without further ado, let's bring Danielle.
Hello.
Welcome to the show, Danielle.
Thank y'all for having me.
We are excited about having you.
I was backstage singing. I had to stop when y'all brought me up because I
You
can't sing. And so
didn't
That
want
is
to
my
hear.
song. Like
You
I
should have serenaded us.
I would
man,
have been like, you
no.
know what? It's not happening tonight. We're gonna go ahead and end this now.
You said I'm not even gonna try to pretend I can sing that song.
Okay, like at all. It always makes my like it that song gives me the feels every
Yes,
time.
every time. Every time. Like when I hear that song, I just like I kept it on repeat for the longest. Like
Me
just
too.
yes. Like something
I've
about I don't
never
even know.
heard it before. That was my first time hearing it just now. I had
Man,
never.
you gotta it just it's like it's just for fun, but it really doesn't it's not a fun
It's
song,
not
but
fun.
but
And
it's
what's
something
the
about
name
it
of
that
it
it just
again?
moves me. Hmm?
What's the name of it?
Just for fun, Beyonce Willie Jones,
Mhm.
and it's on her, Cowboy Carter album. And when I was writing River Refrains, it stayed on repeat. But that song stayed on repeat. Like that is my probably my favorite song on that particular CD. I like a lot of them, but that one just does something to me.
Me
Okay.
too.
So when she put it, I was like, yes, that's my song.
Danielle, what's your cozy sip for
Yes.
the night?
It is water, like you two.
Yay, we all on the same page. We're all drinking water.
We are operating with clear minds and clear spirits, and we are going to behave tonight.
Yes.
Don't believe it, Danielle.
It felt like a trap.
It is a trap. I'm just gonna tell you that. It's a trap. But we're gonna get started. We're gonna talk about my part, which is books. We're gonna jump right in it. What was one of your favorite books growing up?
So I was really into Sweet Valley
Yes.
High.
Valley High. Yep.
I in elementary school it was Sweet Valley. Like when they were in middle school, Sweet Valley.
Mhm.
What was it? It was Sweet Valley Middle, but
Yeah.
Sweet Valley High School. I was like, all right. And so that was my favorite. I loved me some Elizabeth and Jessica Wakefield.
Yep.
I can't. You know what? I forgot their names. You just made it.
Yep,
You
I did
brought it
too.
right
That
back to
I,
my forefront. That's like
Won't
that
ever
was
forget.
their name. They even had a TV series for a little while that I used to watch. It was
mhm.
yes.
Me too. And then I got excited when the one who played Elizabeth was on the game. And
Yep.
I was like,
Yep.
I know you.
Yes.
I know you.
Yes. Yes. Oh, yes. So with that said, how does that link to your current writing? Like the books you used to read, such as that? Does it link at all to what you write?
A little bit. I like, okay, so if you read Sweet Valley, there was nobody in Sweet Valley High that looked like me. Okay.
Yes.
And so we were not represented in Sweet
Mhm.
Valley High. And I knew that um I wanted to write, I wanted to write a book, and I knew that when I wrote a book, there was going to be plenty of people who looked like us in the book. And so when I had it in my mind that I wanted to write one day, but it took me creating a list of 30 things I wanted to do before I turned 30 to actually write it.
I like it. I like it. I like it.
So, can you tell us? This is a two-part question. First part, what is a red flag about a man that you would tell that you would use to tell women to run?
Someone who isn't considerate
Mm-hmm.
um, of your time, of your feelings, but also if you look at how he treats other people, if
Mm-hmm.
if he's not considerate at all,
Mm-hmm.
that is a red flag because that will be a constant in how he operates with you moving forward. If someone is, I mean, for me, I feel like if a man is disrespectful to if wait staff, to anyone in a
Mm-hmm.
service position while like we're on a date,
Mm-hmm.
disrespectful to his parents, like disrespectful to the people he claims to love, because then it's like if even if he love you, he still like it's in him to be disrespectful to you as well. So that would be a red flag. Um, if he the minute he says calls you big money, it's a red flag because you I don't like that. Don't do that.
Yes.
Um,
Okay.
Don't do that. No.
don't
Right.
Don't call me big money. I like it.
And now, opposite that, what is a red flag about you?
A red flag about me is I expect to be poured into the way that I pour, and I recognize that other people
May not.
everyone operates in their
Mm-hmm.
own way, but I know how I love and how I operate,
Mm-hmm.
and people love it.
Yeah.
But then they don't. They're the reciprocity, the lack of. I don't like that. So I feel like if I'm not getting it in the same degree, now I'm
Mm-hmm.
looking at you like, oh, you must not be for me then, because that's not gonna work. And is that me doing too much? Maybe.
Um,
Am I working on
maybe, but I think on that same token, you as a person know what you want and what you will accept and what you won't accept, and you're allowed to set those boundaries and say, hey, if you can't give this back to me, then I don't think this situation is for me. I think that's fair. I think that's
I I wholeheartedly believe that it's fair, but I on the same token recognize that everybody like
Yeah.
everyone operates in their own
yeah,
way.
yeah.
And there are people who the way they show love and care
Mm-hmm.
and consideration will not look exactly the way I show it.
Mm-hmm.
And so if too early, if in the very beginning you're showing it in a way that I don't recognize as equal to mine,
Mm-hmm.
then that is, I'll say it's a pink flag. It's
I
not.
like that pink flag because
Yeah.
it's like what Cassie is saying is, right, you have the right to say bound, but then you have
Mm-hmm.
to recognize everybody has their, like you said, their own lane, their own,
And I,
their own way of showing love. And you could be potentially missing out on someone because they didn't show up the way you thought they should,
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mhm,
but they really did show up, but just not the way you thought they should.
And I
exactly.
think the balance in that is that maybe they didn't show up the way you thought they should, but however they showed up, they made you feel them, made you feel their love and their concern and their caring and consideration, as you stated. It just may look different.
Right. And so that's why it's a pink flag, because if if in the very beginning it's like, mm-mm.
That
Especially if
pink
I don't.
flag is so cute. Like I see it waving in my head. That's
It's just,
cute.
and it's one of those fine lines too, where you don't want to be tit for tat either. Like
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
I did this, why haven't you done that? And
Mhm.
it can be challenging at times, depending on if you're the kind of person you love hard, you give, and you're like, huh. You said it like, but I'm not getting quite the same back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly. And I don't want to have to go like, oh, I did this. Why are you not doing
Mhm.
that? Like, because if it comes to that point, then it's like we're on our way out.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
because it shouldn't be tit for tat.
Yeah.
And but I also don't want, if I have to tell you to do it,
Mhm.
I feel like you should tell people how you want to be loved, how you want
Yeah.
to be seen, how you want the friendship to go, the relationship to go. You should, because people aren't mind readers.
Mhm.
The
yes.
second time around,
Yeah.
I feel like, all right, that was a reminder. I shouldn't have to tell, if I tell you a third time, now it feels like I'm forcing you to do something that's not in you to do. And
That's
I
a
don't
good
want
point.
that. And so
That right
I'm
there is a
gonna
good
let
point.
that I'm gonna let that go.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a good point. It's like consideration. Like
Mhm.
this may not be what you normally would do, but because you're considering what I like, you least attempt and you do.
Mhm. Mhm.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I get it. Yes. So I
Beautiful.
get it. A pink flag. It's a pink flag. I get it. It's a pink flag.
It's cute.
Yes. For me, like love is a, how people say love is a many splendor thing. Tell me one of your favorite love stories or love movies, either or both.
Okay, so I used to love oh, The Notebook isn't really what I would say it's not romance. I think the book wasn't originally in the romance genre,
Yeah.
but what I loved about the movie though was, and spoiler alert, even though it's been out for,
Yes, for years, 20 some years probably.
I
But go
hate
ahead.
I hate spoiling things. Like I don't like it for it to be spoiled for me.
Yes, yes.
But the type of love where it's like I'm a show up for you regardless of like if you remember me, if you
Hmm.
I'm gonna be here, I'm gonna remind you of our love. Like I love that so much. But I grew up loving like Love Jones, and then it wasn't until I was an adult that I was just like a little bit toxic. A little bit. I was like, maybe I love the poetry, and and I got caught up in the Lorenz Tate of it all as a youth.
Look, you got caught up in the Lorenz Tate of it all.
I think we all did.
And the poetry. And it was bluesy in Chicago. So
Right, and I was
yes.
like, "Oh, this is
It
my
was all
favorite."
trendy looking, yes, all of that. But
Yeah,
but
it
I
was
heard
dope.
you say when we were at Black Book Bash, and when you had you had the spotlight, you had a night for yourself, and when you said Love and Basketball, that's my favorite movie. So I was like, I like Danielle until she said that.
Listen,
So
that's a
I was like, we
psychological
got to,
thriller.
another time we got to have a battle on that. But
No, we can talk about it because I too love Jones and loving basketball. I was like, "Oh," and then when I watched them again as an adult, I was like Love Jones. I still feel like that's toxic, but again, it was the bluesiness of it. It was
yeah,
Mhm.
the
yeah,
poetry. It was Lorenz Tate, who, by
Mhm.
the way, just like forever fine.
forever,
But
forever.
love and basketball, that was Quincy was so problematic. That's his daddy's son, okay? And I
No,
feel
true. He
like
was his
when
daddy's son. That is true.
when I watched that as an adult, again, loved it as a child. When I watched that again, I was like, and he basically took off his knee brace so that he could dunk on her, and like I just everything
He
about that
was
movie,
fighting his emotions. She
he was
came
fighting
to
her.
him the
He was
night before his wedding to
which
say, and they lived next door forever. So he's
right.
like, you could have said this to me so many times before.
And definitely could have, which I feel like toxic on her part too. I'm not Quincy was a problem, but she was too. She knew he had a fiance. Like you did not have you could have said something a long time ago. The night before the wedding, if
Yes,
I'm his fiance and now I wake up thinking it's my wedding morning
yeah.
and you tell me I just played old girl for her heart so we can't get married no more, I'm
But
right
had that
there.
not happened that way, there wouldn't have been a story to tell, and y'all wouldn't have had the movie to watch.
exactly. But like romance, it was not. And so it was nothing romantic when he tried to when Monica had a game and she had to be on curfew and then he
Oh
got
yeah,
called
yep.
because and just
I'm
no
just
man.
saying, they were young.
When, and when I was young, I ate it up and then I watched it again as an adult and I said,
Not only the like, I will say how you said it at the event. It had me sitting in the audience like, hmm. It did. You kind of broke it down in a way that made me reconsider for a second, for a second. But I was like, it's all good though. It's all
it's
good.
so funny in Big Girl Blitz, there's Jasmine also like mentions how that movie was not was not the romance that we thought it was because it is not. And I feel like if I gotta do all this to get you to see that I'm the one for you, then it's not meant to be. Like it should not take all that. I should not have to in the middle of the night try to play you for your heart. You should not be treating me any kind of way. I mean, from the beginning, when he pushed her down as a little girl, I'm like, and this is how they teach like boys will be boys and like oh, if he hit you, he
True,
must
true,
like you.
true,
Like
true.
that.
You're right. That is problematic.
Not
That
acceptable.
is problematic. It is you definitely is reality in terms of what, but it's definitely because that's why I said I think you said that in it like that's not the kind of love we want. But I say that a lot. I know we love sex in the books, but I actually love romance where they never have sex. When I'm watching it and they fall in love without that,
Mhm.
it touches me in a way because it's like because sexuality just puts you on a whole nother level. Like it makes you think there's something there when it isn't sometimes.
It absolutely can, especially if it's good, like it'll have you feeling like, oh,
This the
he's
one.
the one.
And you're like, no, he's just good in bed. He's not the one.
I'm gonna try to write a book without that sex one time. I'm
I
gonna
said I
try.
think it's a challenge because people are now used to us writing sex. So if we actually did a book without sex, we probably got to be a whole new pen name or something. It's like what
Right,
this.
and especially, I mean, and I write erotic
Then
sex, so
you write erotic. It would be a challenge. Like you'd have to say it's contemporary fiction or something. You'd have to say it's something other than what they're used to because, and I think that's why some people, like I know with A.C. Arthur having a whole different,
hmm
so she can write, this sweet romance. So she has, she knew Lacey Baker. She knew she couldn't write that under A.C. Arthur.
hmm
Mm.
But I still love those stories, and I watch. There's some of my favorite ones where they don't have sex at all. But I don't know any black movie in which they don't have sex.
I
None.
need to go back now that you guys have mentioned the Notebook. I need to go back and finish watching it. So I'm not a huge fan of TV. I seldom watch TV, but I did try watching that. And the reason I tried watching it is because Ty is always talking about all these love movies and romance movies, and she goes on and on about it. So I keep saying I'm going to challenge myself to look at some, and she's thrown some of them out there that I should watch. And I never get no more than 15, 20 minutes in, and then my attention is gone. And I'm either reading or writing. So I did start. I think I'm gonna go back now that you guys have brought that up and try this weekend because I've been on a Christmas movie binge lately. But I'm gonna try this weekend
A lot of
and
Christmas movies
watch
don't
it.
have sex.
No, the Christmas movies don't,
Yeah.
and I'm okay with that because I'm a Hallmark
Yes.
girl, and
Yeah.
and I love my little Hallmark movies and all that stuff. And Ruby always messages me in September to tell me everything that's coming up for October. And so as soon as she messages me, then I'll hop on Netflix and watch all the Christmas movies that's already out that I've already seen 50 million times and watch them again.
Yes. No, I absolutely love it. And going just to add this to what you said, Danielle, about the Notebook, my oldest friend, best friend, her parents are the Notebook because she has dementia, and he just dotes with her and he sits with her because they were together since high school, and
I love
that
that.
that's this is real life. Like when I'm like, no matter what faults you ever had with your parents, they loved each other. Like your dad loves your mom. Like
Yeah.
she doesn't know who he is anymore. Well, we could tell sometimes, because you could tell he's aggravated her. like some part of her from the past is like, this is what you used to do to aggravate me when I was younger. But it is that sense of death through his part, through sickness and in health.
Yes.
And that is how he is.
It's sweet, but it's heartbreaking at the same time.
Oh, it's definitely
Crazy
heartbreaking.
that I know that
No
it's
ifs and
got to be
buts.
breaking his heart, and he's lonely and missing her.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! But that's so beautiful at the same
Yes.
time. So beautiful. That is love. That is true love.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It really is.
Mhm.
So I'm just gonna tell you, Danielle, it'd been good if you had something to drink.
Well, I don't like the taste of alcohol.
Oh, then.
Yeah. I don't like the taste of coffee either. I think it's something about strong drinks, stuff with a strong
But
taste.
you know what's funny? Until maybe the last 6 years, same thing.
Really?
I never liked alcohol. Like being from New Orleans, everybody drinks. So I was always a designated driver. And then I never liked coffee. Now I'm like a little lush and like coffee. I don't know at what point did my taste buds change because people are like, you drink now. Now we don't have a designated driver. I will say I've never been drunk, but I've been tipsy for sure. But same thing, like my taste buds changed where especially for coffee, I definitely said I would never drink coffee. And I drink it now.
I think it's an aging thing because I don't like condiments anymore. And I've never been a fan of coffee, but I like iced coffee. All out the blue.
That's so interesting. Like how did you all even get into the mindset like, oh, I'm gonna taste it now? Like what was
I think for
me
it
was work. Somebody challenged me at work. She just told me this is good. And I got addicted to it.
I think for me, just my friends are like, I know I can make you a good drink because I would say I really don't like taste the alcohol. Like I really don't care about being buzzed. And one of my friends made me a lemon drop, and the way that she made it was like it tasted more like juice. And then I was like, I like it. So now it has to be really sweet though. I'll tell when I go, I'm like everything has to be sweet. Like I'm still not a hard bourbon.
Yeah.
Rum and Coke and all that because it's straight alcohol, but it has to be like a little fruity, cute drinks.
That's me.
That's I enjoy. And then the coffee was because I started spending more and more time in coffee houses, and that's honestly how I got started because I would just get tea, and then I was like, let me just try. They gave me samples in Starbucks. You sit long enough, they'll give you free samples, and I started like, this is not bad. This is not bad. And I still can't drink pure coffee, but those, like she said, those mixed ones and those, frappuccinos and caramel vanilla ones. And yearly, I just will write for hours, and they would give me stuff for free, and that's how I got all the coffee.
I even have
Starbucks took me. I will say
coffee.
that.
I have a special recipe coffee, and coffee doesn't love me. I love the iced coffees. They taste good, but it doesn't love me back. So, go figure.
Yes.
Well, I look forward to like a random out of the blue change where it's like, you know what? Today I will have.
Yes, because I don't eat rice anymore. I ate rice every day. Now I hate it. So I don't know.
Really?
I don't understand. Like literally, like I never buy rice when I used to cook it like I'm, again, from the South, you eat rice.
Yeah, I don't really eat. I like if I go to a restaurant and the meal comes with rice, I might have a little bit. But like I don't buy rice. I don't make rice. I don't. Yeah. So I'm with you.
Ready? We just ask some questions.
Okay.
And I'm gonna sit back and I know Danielle got it. She know how to handle Cassie. I already know.
Move your back against the wall, girl. Don't be afraid, won't let you fall, girl. No. You don't have to feel no pressure. We got all the night, no stress, girl. Go ahead and get undressed, girl. We can do it all the night, and I promise you, I will make it sweet. My name.
We're just gonna have a casual, comfortable conversation.
Why do you have?
Is that a flogger? Because I feel like
yes. She don't usually pull out the flogger, so I'm like, wait, where did that come from?
I am pulling out the flogger because one, this is the last show of this season. This season. And two, we didn't have a live show this year.
Oh yeah, because she
I
pulls it
really
out
miss
on the
having
live
a
show.
live
She pulls it
show.
out
I
on the
really
live show.
miss that.
And
And
she
we
hits
won't have a
people.
live
And she
show
hits
until
people
July.
with it. They've been nice enough to bend over and she hits them. I don't really quite understand
Consider
it.
yourself spanked, Danielle.
Thank you.
I have a feeling she would indulge me in person. I just have that feeling. What's the sexiest movie you've ever watched?
Um,
That's a good question.
that is a good question. I'm trying to think of the last time I watched a movie and I was like, oh,
And if it's a porn, you could tell us that too.
I mean, it would have to be porn because, like, I'm trying to think of like a regular movie because I thought that's where we were going, but like, it would have to be porn. But I guess, I guess we're gonna go with porn. But like, what was that movie? It was with Zane. It was based on the book by Zane, and
Oh,
like,
addicted.
yeah,
Yep.
it might have been Addicted. But I feel like I can't think of a time I've been watching a movie, like a regular movie, and I
Mhm.
was like,
Turned on by it or anything
I would say
like that.
probably for me. I like 50 Shades. I did like the movie. I know people
I
were
didn't
mad
watch
for
the
some
movie because
reason.
I was
I
so
like the
frustrated
movie.
by the book. I was so frustrated about that book because I just felt like there was no truth. It didn't make sense to me in that there was no. I felt like there was no true storyline. I felt like I didn't understand how she was a college student and yet she wasn't computer literate. It was just. We're not gonna have that conversation and that argument tonight, but yeah, I didn't even bother with the movie because I didn't like the book. But a whole lot of y'all did. She blew the hell up.
She definitely blew.
And hats off
She
to her. I'm
definitely
not mad
blew
at her.
blew up. She definitely blew up, and it was just a reimagining of the Twilight series. So yeah, she made it work to her advantage.
Yeah.
nice.
So Danielle, you're doing role play with your partner.
Mhm.
Who are you and your partner pretending to be?
Um, I am probably I'm probably someone who is minding my business, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe working or something, and he has broken in, and I have to do whatever I need to do to make sure that like I make it out alive. So
Okay.
I'm doing whatever I'm told.
Okay. Ty, because I saw you roll your eyes in the top of
No,
your
I
head.
had the exact same. That's why I did that. I was like, yeah, I always have that when somebody real life, nobody break in, okay? Not real life. But
Ever. I will have to harm
Someone
you.
put
As
the
soon as
energy out there.
the door make a noise, weapons are coming out. Like
yes.
that is
But fantasy wise, I'm with you. But yes, real life, I'm like, look, I'm serious. Like, this is not
I
funny.
will hurt you. Like I am not I don't like
See,
that in
in
real
my head, I want to be the stripper, and I want to be performing to see if I'm going to be hired to do the job.
Okay.
Yeah,
like it.
Okay.
that would be mine. You wake up from an erotic dream where you were with your best friend's brother and his best friend. Only when you wake up, you're bound by your wrists and your ankles at a 90-degree angle.
Mm.
Someone is doing oral on you. Someone is inserting a butt plug in and out of you. And someone else is trying to get you to do oral to them. Who are these three people?
Okay. So it is what's his name? Cross
What's his name? Oh,
Aldous Hodge. It's
Elders Hodge.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's nice.
Yes.
it is
Aldous is nice.
Uh-huh.
Aldous is very nice. I feel like names are escaping me right now. Who is the man who was in? He was in Moonlight.
Trevant.
Trevante Rhodes.
Rose.
Yes,
Oh, he is so fun.
Trevante
He
Rhodes.
is so fun.
He
And he
was.
has such a beautiful smile too.
He really does. It
Yes,
lights
He
his
has a
face up. It
beautiful.
lights
yes,
his
He
face
it
up.
does.
does.
He
Like he,
absolutely does.
and I feel like because that movie was so beautifully lit,
It
Uh-huh.
it
was.
was
It
just
was.
like his skin, his teeth, all of it was
Everything
just
just
like,
They
glows.
did. They because
Yeah.
it's like everybody has a trouble filming dark skin, and
Yeah.
he just looks gorgeous to me. But
beautiful, like
yes,
a work of art.
yeah,
And
I would agree with that.
Jesse Williams.
Oh, nice. I
Yeah,
like that mixture.
yeah.
Yes.
So where is Jesse positioned? Where is August positioned? And where is Trevante?
It depends on things that I don't know about them to determine
Hmm.
where I would position
Okay.
them. Like
Okay.
I would need to know what they were working with for me to be able to assign a
That's a
role.
good
That's
point.
fair.
That's
So
a
That's
good
fair.
point. That's a
That is
good
I
fair.
just
point.
look at them all. Like all of them are beautiful to look at.
Yes.
So it's
Uh-huh.
just like whoever is wherever, but like depending upon what.
What they working with makes sense. Makes
I
sense.
kind of feel like this next question I want to ask both of y'all, even though I think I know Ty's answer. You're caught overnight in the frozen food section of Kroger in an intimate moment with what '90s R&B hip hop artist? Not R&B, hip hop artist.
You said 90s,
Mm-hmm.
from how they look in the 90s or how they look now?
Let's go with how they looked in the 90s.
That's a good one. That is a good one. Let's stick
unless
with
they've
the
aged
90s.
well. Unless they've aged well. Because like Method
Because
Man has aged well.
that's who I was
And
thinking. I
that's
was
who I was
thinking
I would
thinking of
never
for
have chose
Ty.
him back in the day. I would have never have
Ty
chosen him.
always talks about him now. So that's
No,
why I
he's
feel
fine
like
now.
I
No
know
ifs,
who
ands,
you
and buts.
say.
Back then,
Yeah.
no.
I expected you to say that, Ty.
But I wasn't even thinking Method Man until she said then and now. I was sitting there still trying to
Okay.
figure it out. Because I think he's sexy, but I wouldn't say he's mine. I just think
Okay.
he's sexy. I do. I give him that. But he's not somebody I'm like number one on my list. Like, you know?
Okay.
when I'm thinking about like in the 90s who I would pick, I can't think of anyone who like stands out,
Uh-huh.
but Method Man stands out today.
Okay.
And so it's like I know what was happening with him in the 90s, and I that would not be my pick. Uh,
Hmm.
as a child in the 90s,
I
that was
would,
never even
That's
a
fair.
crush
yeah,
or
I would. It'd have to be Tupac.
mm,
Definitely.
okay.
Definitely. That's my
Tupac.
number
If,
one.
if I can't do R&B, then it would be
Hmm.
Tupac.
If it was R&B, who would you say?
Uh, if it was not New Edition, I would say Usher.
Hmm.
Young, because Usher came out in the 90s, so I would say Usher, the
Mhm.
young version of Usher. I like him better older, but I still thought he was sexy enough young too.
Audience, drop your answers in the comments in terms of '90s hip hop, not R&B, but hip hop. The way they look back then, who would it be that you were caught with? As I move on to
What
Danielle's
about yours? I'm
question.
curious. Who would you say?
Night, that's what I said, Tupac.
Oh, Tupac for you too? Okay.
Hands down. I
I was so
love.
hurt when he died because I just knew in my head I was gonna meet him.
Hmm. Hmm.
I
I,
love
t-
it.
I told my daughter, I said, you know, that was supposed to be your daddy before I met your daddy. And he side eyes me all the time.
Oh, David Banner. He looks nice now.
He does.
David
Yeah,
Banner,
I hear a lot of people say that.
grown,
Yeah, but
grown, grown man. Nice.
yeah.
When I was a child, uh, not a child, I was 17. I had a crush on. Hear me out. I want
Oh
you.
no, she got a
feel like
disclaimer. She
I
has a
feel like
disclaimer.
A whole
I'm going to be
disclaimer.
judged right now. This is a secret amongst us. But Mr. Cheeks was so sexy to me, and I do not know what it was about him. And I was just like, and I loved lights, camera, action.
Yes.
And when I saw the video, I was just like,
Oh, my
Also, Ti. I
I
thought
can see Ti.
when I was young, I thought that he was so cute. I thought he was
I can
bite
see that.
sized, like so cute.
I could see that.
Yeah, I didn't think he was cute till I saw Atlanta. Then I started saying, "Oh, okay, I can see it." When I saw the movie Atlanta.
For me, it was the Whatever You Want video.
Oh yes, you
And
can.
I was like,
I just love the song. So yes, yes.
I could get whatever I want.
I
My love language.
always used to like Ti. I loved him. Um, Weird as it may sound, and I don't know. I guess it's because I'm an Atlanta girl. Um,
It's that
I
Biggie.
loved. Why did they just go out of my head just then? Just that fast. Big Boy and Andre. I love them.
Oh,
Oh,
Outcast.
Outcast.
Thank you.
Nah,
It just
Andre is
totally
sexy.
out of my head. I
Mhm.
love them. Loved them so much back in the days.
Andre, it's like most deaf Andre. Something about they just like quiet, cool,
Hmm.
sexy to me.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I definitely think it's more the persona more
Mhm.
so than about looks with them. Answer this, solve this riddle. I'm long, hard, and powered by batteries. I give off a steady stream, and people grope for me in the dark.
I mean a flashlight, but also I hear long and hard, I automatically go dick, but like a flashlight
Yes.
gives
Yes.
off a stream.
So yours is flashlight. What's yours, Ty?
You know me. I am not an auditory person. You got to say that again to me. I'm trying to visualize it. Say it again. I got like
I'm
Danielle. I got a
long.
first, but I need to hit a rest.
I'm long.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hard
Mm-hmm.
and powered by batteries. I give off a steady stream, and people grope for me in the dark.
A vibrator?
It's torch. Danielle was really close.
A torch? Like, is that a type of vibrator? I'm sorry. What's a torch? Maybe am I the only one that
Is
don't
it
Where
know?
did I
new?
get her
Where can I
mind
purchase a
at
torch?
there? A torch. Like the battery powered torches? A torch.
I didn't know that there was a battery powered
Me
one.
either. That's why I'm sitting there like, what?
Yeah.
Did not know.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Press the right button and I'll come over your face, all over your face. I usually get spread over your hairy parts. When you wipe me off, I get white stuff on your towel. What am I?
Shaving cream.
You
Yeah,
got it.
that's my answer too. I was
You
like, I
got
was sitting there visualizing like shit. Yeah.
I feel like I get hung up on the first thing, and I'm like, push the
the
right
press the
button.
right button.
Let me come on your face. Like,
my
I need
shaft is
dinner first.
my
Gracious.
shaft is long and tasty. You can shove me in your split. The older I am, the softer I get. What am I? This should be
Oh.
super easy.
I'm sorry. I'm still on. Say it again. I'm easily distracted. I see.
You know, it's because you visualize, and that's why you're stuck. You're like, now I'm in this world of like, wait, focus, come back, come back.
Tell me more about the shaft.
My shaft is long and tasty. You can
Tasty.
shove me in your split. The older I am, the softer I get.
A
Oh, I
banana.
got it. I got it. I do.
What you say, Danielle?
That's a banana.
Yes.
Yep. Yep.
Uh,
Yeah.
that's not what it was giving, but
No.
but banana is what I'll go with.
Yes.
Okay. Would you rather accidentally broadcast your smutty audiobook in the office or accidentally display a risque photo on a projector during a work meeting?
Audiobook, like I feel like you knowing that I'm listening to something nasty is one thing. You seeing that I'm actually nasty, whole other.
So
I would have to click
today I
That's a
was
loud.
good
at
answer.
work.
That's
I
a
was
good
at
answer.
work looking at a Christmas movie. I shouldn't have been, but I was bored. I was on the computer, but I had my little Netflix on my phone playing, but I was watching Christmas, so I didn't do anything bad. But I thought I stopped the movie, and I put my earbuds away because I was getting ready to walk away, and it's just blasting all out in the quiet office, and everybody is turning around looking at me like, "What are you doing?" Thank God, because I had been listening to an audiobook earlier today. Thankfully, it was just a sweet little Christmas movie because I don't do stuff like that.
Mm-mm.
You're getting a sex toy delivered to your door right now, and you have to return to the camera and show it to the viewers. What is the toy, and how do you instruct the viewers to use it?
So it would be the rose.
Mm-hmm.
I would say for maximum pleasure, you must first be like get yourself worked up. Make sure the area first clean the toy because it was just delivered. You don't know whose
Mm-hmm.
hands been on it. Clean
Mm-hmm.
it because you don't want an infection.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, get yourself worked up. Place it right where you feel the need,
Mm-hmm.
and within a minute, depending upon how worked up you are, within a minute you'll be right where you need to be.
Okay.
You just reminded me. I have no idea what my rose is. That's scary.
I know exactly where
Look,
mine is.
that's what I'm saying. That's the. I'm like, uh-oh.
It's
Like,
just, where did I put this?
Welcome to the show of TMI, everybody.
when you said it, I was like, wait, I have one, but I hadn't seen it in a minute. So where is it?
Oh my God. Oh my God. That just made me think about something I want to do next year on our
Mm-mm.
show.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
uh-huh.
Who said no, 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 no?
Oh God. Okay, sorry. Anyway, you receive a package at the office, okay? And it's from a secret admirer, and you open it in front of everybody. What's inside of the box? A box of luxury chocolates from Z Chocolat, a bottle of YSL perfume, a bottle of moonshine, a weekend in Bora Bora, a butt plug, a flogger, and nipple clamps across the bottom.
A weekend.
B,
It's
a,
flowing across the screen too.
a charcuterie board, a bottle of Jimmy Choo perfume, a bottle of Cristal, a weekend in the Maldives, Chivari rope, a paddle, and blindfold. C, sushi and your favorite tapas, a bottle of Givenchy perfume, a rare bottle of bourbon, a weekend in Fiji, feather ticklers, handcuffs, and an anal hook, or D, a chocolate fondue with fruits, a bottle, why can't I speak? A bottle of Marc Jacobs perfume, a bottle of luxury Merlot, a weekend in Seychelles, electric spike paddle, thrusting dildo sex machine, and a strap on. I'm going to put A back up so you can read it. And here's B. C.
I was good to the anal hook, but keep going.
And D.
I don't know what an anal hook is, but it scares me. I feel like I'm gonna
This
be.
doesn't sound right.
It really
Like-
is. I
It's all
explained
right.
it on the show before. It's not crazy in that it's got anything sharp back there. It's actually a round ball that goes inside of it.
I knew my answer the moment I saw it.
Okay, which one?
B. The answer is B.
Okay, we like that. We love.
Mainly because I don't drink, so Cristal doesn't do anything for me.
Mm-hmm.
And mainly for the Maldives, the rope paddle blindfold situation.
Okay.
Charcuterie board, I feel like most charcuterie boards I don't enjoy
Mm-hmm.
because I don't eat most meats.
Yeah.
I only like pepper jack cheese, like you know what I mean. But like if I could put my own thing together, and but the Maldives is someplace I've always wanted to go,
Mm, nice. Nice.
and I feel like rope play seems like it would be an interesting thing to try with someone who knows how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Just wouldn't want anyone just trying to tie me up, and now I'm
So,
right now I'm stuck. Um, I got root burns. Like now I'm looking like okay, it's exactly why I ain't never did this before.
Your sexy romantic night turned into a hot mess.
Right now you gotta call the ambulance to come and get me. Like
yes. It's
Not the
yes.
ambulance. Oh my God, that would
Yes.
be so embarrassing.
Would it
So
be like, what were you doing?
right, like, you better slip some clothes on me. Don't have me out
Yes.
here just wide open, waiting for them to come get me. Coochie out. Mm-mm. Don't do me like that.
that's horrible. Okay. Finish this
Wait, y'all
sentence.
didn't tell me y'all's answer. Y'all got me out here answering, and then y'all just moving on to the next one. Absolutely not. Let's run it back.
So I would go with D. And I would go with D for the simple fact I do want to try the electric spike paddle. I do not know what it is about me and pain. I like pain and I have a high tolerance for pain. So, but that's something I want to try. And my husband thinks I have lost my mind. So it would be that for me.
Love it.
What about you,
Um,
Ty?
I'm probably more because I don't really like the butt stuff. So probably anything that has a butt and anal related. So I'm gonna go with the same answer that Danielle said. Because the
Okay.
rope thing I can see. The rope, I'm okay with a paddle and a blindfold. That all that I'm like, yes. And the weekend of Maldives, I've never had crystal, so I don't know if I would like it. But
Hmm.
the idea of, everything else on it. And I'm like you on that. I don't eat pork, so a lot of times the charcuterie board is a mixture of pork, but I like the
Yeah.
cheese and
Yeah.
I like the cheese.
And everybody knows on here, I am a fan of anal play. So there's always
Yes.
some anal play in here.
She keeps trying to convince. I said, "Look, I didn't try. Like, I just you like it or you don't like it. That's just where I concluded with this." Because she keeps trying to just. I'm like, "No, you like it or you don't like it." That's just my conclusion on this. Thank you.
She said the end.
Yeah.
Period. Point blank.
Okay, using sexy words, finish this sentence. I have never blank with blank because blank doesn't like blank. Whatever comes to your mind, it doesn't even have to make sense. Just make it sexy.
I have never played with an anal hook because my ass doesn't like it.
I love that, Danielle. I love that.
She's like, "If my ass
Oh,
doesn't
God,
like
I love
it."
that.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Oh, geez. Okay.
That was good.
Read this sentence in your sexiest voice.
It's time for your annual prostate exam. Bend over. I'm going to take this middle finger and index finger and stick it right here.
You had
Can
me.
you imagine being a nurse telling something?
Person like, why am I aroused? They're like, wait, it's supposed to be painful, but now I'm thinking maybe it's not.
Maybe I like it.
Maybe I like it. Maybe I won't complain anymore.
Right.
How? Maybe I need to get my prostate examined every month. Like maybe this is.
Who said they had a not so pleasant experience?
Oh, Jennifer.
Okay.
Mhm.
Final sentence, Danielle. I got horny on the bar stool at the bar and I blank. The bartender walked up to me and said, "Can I blank your blank with my blank and blank?" Two drunken patrons at a nearby table. It didn't let me put the whole thing up there, so I'm going to finish it. Two drunken patrons at a nearby table saw, and they blank, blank, and blank, and then recorded and posted it to what social media platform?
Oh
So,
goodness.
two drunken, at the end sentence is two drunken patrons at a nearby table saw, and they did three things, and then they posted it to some social media platform.
Okay. I gotta wait until it comes back by. Um, so I got horny on the bar stool at the bar, and I started grinding on the bar stool.
Hmm.
The bartender walked up to me and said, "Can I play with your pussy with my tongue and fingers?" Two
Hmm.
drunken patrons at the table nearby saw, and they pulled out their dicks, started beating their meat, and came all over the bar.
And recorded
And
it,
posted
and
it. Yeah.
recorded you, and posted it to.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna say Blue Sky because I rarely get on there and I forget I have an account, and so I would, so then I wouldn't have even I have no clue that this is happening, like or X because I deleted Twitter
Yeah.
and so it's like oh okay, but
Until all of a sudden you get all these extra follows and people in your DMs on Instagram and everywhere.
and I'm like oh you like the story I just I just put up or you like my latest post whole time it's something that's happening on Blue Sky and Twitter and I had no idea.
I absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it.
That was good. That was
Thank
good.
you so much. That was fun. Everybody, well, first, before we get to everybody, tell the people all the things you want them to know, what you've got coming up next, where can they see you next, and all the things.
So if right now first and foremost if you could pre-order Big Girl Blitz that would be amazing. The pre-orders being so vitally important
Yeah.
to everything. So pre-order Big Girl Blitz. Um, I I am working on something that I don't know when it's going to come out, um, but yeah. So I guess right now, just if you could pre-order Big Girl Blitz, I you can find me on. I'll be back on Patreon at the beginning of next month. Um, and I'll be doing some cool things over there. That is the art of being Danielle. I'm on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram at author Danielle Allen. I am on Blue Sky at I believe it's Danielle Allen. I'm not sure. Um, and yeah, I did my last event this past weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I've been going, going, going. I am exhausted. So I don't have any plans on being anywhere for the rest of 2025.
Mm-hmm.
But Scorpio season is coming up. So I plan on doing some fun things to celebrate. As a Scorpio, I feel like I have to make sure I represent and do what needs to be done. So my newsletter you know what? If you go to Instagram at author Daniel Allen, I have a link tree. Follow me in
Yeah.
all those places.
Yeah.
And
That's the best way to say it because I have a link. I never think that, but yes.
like
Yeah.
I was just trying to list and I don't remember all of
Yeah.
the so it's like, yeah, go to the link tree. And
Yes.
so um I have something special coming. Um if I've seen you at an event over the last 4 weeks, then you already know about it. But there is a Broken Clocks special
Oh, that
edition.
looks really nice. It was really
Thank
pretty. It's really,
you.
really pretty.
I love it. It's a new cover, it's hardback, and it has a bonus scene, like an extra scene that if you've read the original, this this takes it in a different direction. So that will be available for pre-order starting this weekend. And yeah, so I'm looking forward to more people having that.
Yeah, so I just want to again say I got a chance to meet you twice. Such a warm, just friendly, and the fact that we rescheduled with you about 50 times, and every time you were like, "That's fine, sure, okay." Like, it's like,
So
so
positive
definitely appreciate
and
you and
so
appreciate,
patient.
yes,
Thank you all for
that
having
we
me.
finally did this show.
I'm glad to have been here. I feel like it was a good time. I feel like our it was supposed to happen in March, but it happened when it was supposed to happen in March, but it was really
Yes,
supposed to happen right now because that's when it
exactly.
happened.
Right.
So like everything happens exactly the way it's supposed to.
Agreed. Agreed. So thank
Um,
you. Thank you.
and just so you guys know, I'm trying to make sure that's
Yeah,
what I
I just bought it. The big girl bliss. That cover, love the cover. When you
Yeah.
first dropped the cover, I was like, man, that's a bad cover.
When they emailed it to me, I like all I told them is that, make sure all three of the best friends, they need to be visibly fat and that Jazz has locks. And so I was pleasantly surprised when I got it and I was like, yes, I love everything
They
about
did a good job.
it. I feel like Kiosha is so talented.
I was trying to drop the link um, down here,
Oh,
but I didn't get a chance to do it. But I
Jennifer
am going
said you
to
need to
put it
narrate
in.
audiobooks. You do have a nice voice. You could do it.
Thank you. I feel like it's just when I'm speaking. I feel like if I were to try to read the thing,
It would turn it all around.
it would you'd be like, you know what? This not what I thought this was giving. This is
You're like people you don't listen to as a narrator. It's like no.
I'm going to put the link down in the comments after the show ends so that they can go out and get it. I was trying to get it up here now, but I was having problems with getting it up here. So I'm going to make sure that it's available, especially because a lot of people come back and look at the show afterwards because they can't make it when we're live, so that they'll be able to see it as well.
Yes, pre-orders are very important
Yeah.
nowadays, more than it used to be.
Mm-hmm.
I had no clue. And then
It's
it
very
was like,
important.
oh, all right, this is
Yeah, because for indie world, it doesn't matter like that, but in a traditional
Yeah.
world, pre-orders matter.
yeah. And
Yeah,
so
yeah,
so
yes.
please pre-order it.
All
All
right.
right.
Well, thank
So
you all for joining us tonight. Thank you, Danielle, for being here with us. We appreciate it. Stay with us for just a moment. And you guys, thank you for joining us for our last show for this season. And we will see you next year with a whole new format, new surprises, new fun, new faces. We love you all. Make sure you like and subscribe, share it, tell us what you like, tell us what you love, but y'all already know. Don't tell us what you don't like because we don't want to hear that shit. Bye bye.